morning, Scotland. Good morning, social media land. I hope you're well. It is Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025. I had the following post come across my Facebook feed the other day, and well, it's kind of embarrassing that a pro Scottish activist would ever consider being this subservient. Please pause to read. Can you call this activism? Seriously? Because if what I just read passes for activism in 2025, then somebody better tell me when we raise the white flag. Because I'm in total disbelief that anyone who claims to support Scottish independence could write what I just read. Worse still, that some of you are actually agreeing with it. It's like watching someone gag themselves, then whisper to you that you should stay quiet too. Because we might upset Westminster if we speak with our own mind. Let me say this clearly. If you're more concerned about what Westminster might do than what Westminster has already done to Scotland, then I question your loyalty. You're not an activist. You're not defending the cause. You're either a coward, a political hegemonist, or an agent provocateur. And to be quite frank, you all need to be called out. All of you. Let's break down this post line by line, because this isn't just a bad take, it's utterly shameful. If we game our electoral system, no, stop right there. Using both of your votes in Scotland's additional member system is not gaming the system. It's using it exactly as it was designed to do. It is legal, fair, and intentional. The system gives every voter 2 votes for a reason, not as a consolation prize, not as a backup. 2 votes, 2 opportunities. Use them both. What does this prove? It proves everything. It proves we know how to outthink a system that's designed to limit us. It proves that we can build a parliament that speaks only for Scotland. It proves we are smart enough to win, even when the deck is stacked against us. Even an idiot can work this out. Ah, yes, the classic tactic. Insult everyone who disagrees with your narrative. This isn't strategy. This is arrogance dressed up as intellect. If the block of voters is not greater than 50%, Westminster would have the perfect excuse to shut Holyrood down. That's pure colonial submission. Scotland should silence herself because London might get angry. Scotland should vote less boldly because they might retaliate. What kind of activist spreads that message? We didn't vote for this parliament to be a pet. We voted for it to be a voice of the people. If you're afraid of Westminster shutting us down, wait till you realise they're already at it, just slowly, bit by bit, while folk like this are too busy whispering, "Don't rock the boat." Let's briefly talk about what Westminster's already done to Scotland since they stripped Holyrood's powers with the Internal Market Act. They vetoed our gender reform bill, the first time a Scottish law was blocked by London in the history of devolution. They let Grangemouth collapse, putting Scotland's only oil refinery on death row. They stole our energy, exported it, and charged us more than any other part of the UK to use it. They imposed the rape clause, the bedroom tax, austerity, fuel poverty, food banks, and winter deaths. And they gamed the system by dragging us out of the EU, even though we voted to remain. And someone's worried we might upset them by using our second vote effectively. Let me ask you this. Was Westminster worried about gaming the system when they trampled on Scotland's democratic will? Were they playing fair when they ignored every single Scottish MP who opposed Brexit? No, because they never play fair. They play to win, and so should we. The additional member system exists for this exact reason, to allow voters to choose a constituency candidate and then back another on the list for balanced representation. That's not cheating. That's not gaming the system. That's beating them with their own rules. If your enemy left their front door open, it would be their own fault if you entered their home and destroyed them. Would you then apologise for walking through it? I don't think so. Now let's talk about who's spreading this sort of nonsense narrative. There are three types of people: the coward, too afraid of Westminster's reaction to take action themselves. They've already accepted defeat in their heads. They want the rest of us to lie down next to them. The political hegemonists. They don't want another independence party in Holyrood. Not because it harms independence, but because it threatens their party's dominance. These people would rather protect their party than liberate their country. The agent provocateur, here to confuse, divide, demoralise. They might look like activists, but everything they say keeps us right where Westminster wants us: scared, splintered, and silent. So, to anyone reading that post and nodding along, you're not helping. You're weakening the movement from the inside, and we see you now. This isn't about one party, it never was. It's about a parliament full of MSPs who will put Scotland first, in government and in opposition. It's about representation that speaks with a Scottish voice, not a London brief. It's about unity of purpose, not uniformity of party. Because when the world looks at Scotland, they don't see blue and yellow and green. They see a parliament and they ask, does this nation have the will to govern itself? And if the answer is yes, then we need to vote like it. So here's what you do: you use your first vote for your strongest local pro independence candidate, and that is going to be an SNP candidate. And then you use your second vote for a pro-indie party or an individual that is also pro-Scottish who's on the list that could actually get seats. You basically vote for Scotland. Not for fear, not for party, not for permission from Westminster, for Scotland. We are warriors, not worriers. And the system, we're not gaming it. We're winning it. And if using your second vote scares them, if it threatens their control, if it breaks their hold on our democracy, good. That means it's working. So if you're the kind of activist telling people not to vote tactically, if you're more worried about what Westminster's temper will be like more than Scotland's future, if you think it's better to lose politely than to win strategically, then maybe you're not in the right movement. Because this is not a game. This is our country, and we've done being subservient to Westminster's rules. So we're going to use them against them. You've got 2 votes. Use them for Scotland, for freedom. Vote for Scotland.